Here's another college star and now an LPGA winner, Jennifer Kupcho at 7. Listen to this one. In the hole for an eagle, too. At the 7th, that tied her for the lead.
The timing from the adrenaline might be slightly different today, but this looks like a pretty good shot right here.
Asking for it to go.
Living dangerously here on the 6th. Golf course is still set up to make birdies. That 6th hole moved up a little bit. 16 drivable again today. So it's set up for some drama.
In terms of difficulty, Chip coming off a little downhill lie, but as Morgan said, plenty of green to work with. Didn't start that left enough. You have to read these chips and the slopes, how it's going to send the ball.
Go back to 6. And this is a par putt for Zhang. Five pars and a bogey for Rose.
More risk reward that way.
Back at the 8th, just 2 shots off the lead. It is the rookie from Korea, Eun-Hee, and pulls the string and avoids that back bunker. She'll have that to get within 1. What a start to her first season on the LPGA Tour.
You have to play for it being more into than from the right to left. She's going to ride the wind to the left.
She knew immediately that that had a potential to go too far.
Took a nice soft bounce though, Tom.
Yeah, it did. Otherwise, she was going to end up where we saw a DTA shot.
She's going to need it for this shot right here.
Oh, did she get it or what? What a gorgeous play.
This is Eun-Hee at the 9. It's a 4th shot. She drove it in the penalty area here. We're talking about DTS shot, cutting it fine down the left, but she, oh my goodness, was robbed in the end. She was robbed.
How did that not go in?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to just fall in. I guess the wind's blowing the other way.
Kind of like that.
Nicely done. Very different technique than what a DT used. Very short backswing there.
What, 15 holes last week in that Bank of LPGA match play. 3rd at the par 5 10th for Jennifer Kupcho, trying to regain a share of the lead. How about this one?
Plenty of length to get there into on this par 5. Really well done.
Once it gets over the mound, it goes downhill towards the hole. Oh.
Oh, beautiful. One bounce, Karen, into that upslope. Made that look easy.
Eun-Hee at the 10th, her 3rd.
Especially considering this hole location K is on about a 5-6 yard shelf. Manages to keep it on that top level. That'll be all right.
Will it get up all the way?
Just didn't quite carry it far enough there, Karen. Needed another 2 paces or so in the air in order for it to have a little more steam. And knowing what it feels like and knowing how your body reacts under pressure.
Yeah, defensive putt.
She remains tied with Jennifer Kupcho, who's playing the 12th.
Hole location in the 12th, all the way back right. She misses that ridge there that cuts across the middle of the green.
One of the few players under par on the golf course, Danielle Kang for birdie.
It's playing as the hardest hole on this golf course today. Only the 2nd birdie.
Hitting up to an elevated green that's sloped away from her. She's worked so much on her bunker play, trying to elicit more spin. That was just...
Trying to punch something under the wind. Looks like it's turning away from the hole. That'll be on that bottom shelf. We've seen players struggle.
It's a good place to do it, right in the backdrop of New York City. Now, Kupcho at 13. In the correct portion of the green.
She had with Gilly, she just doesn't seem flustered at all, even though she's in quite the predicament here.
Well, just cleared that tree off at downslope. Downslope was good because it was into the wind. What a shot.
And chasing after it. Wow.
That was spectacular. What a recovery. I mean, maybe it's a better angle from over there.
You know, the tougher the conditions get, the players like Jennifer Kupcho shines.
13.
His hate on you, drove it in trouble here, so couldn't go at the green in 2. Trying to chip it in for birdie. Still has a chance for a par.
Not long ago, Rose Zhang was one of those young girls playing in AJGA events. Here's Emily Pedersen at the 18th. Birdie's tough to come by, but the Dane drops it in from long range.
It's time to bring in the pros. Kupcho, third
That's
shot.
A little sandwich shot from 77 yards.
Oh, yeah, that's really good, Kay. Good to
That's
save par.
zipping it in nice and tight, isn't it?
Yeah, and she needed to save par here.
What have you noticed, Karen, about Rose and her demeanor today as she struggled a little bit as opposed to yesterday?
You could see that early on she was a little bit flustered, not so much flustered, but her head was hanging a little bit lower than you'd see her walking with it normally up high.
Get the ball in the bottom of the hole yet today and still leading this tournament.
Just a second ago at 16, the second for Eun-Hee.
Little 30 pace pitch shot, also negotiating that slope down to the little bowl where the hole's located. Bunker.
There's
Awkward
nothing.
Stance.
Okay, there's nothing but trouble on the other side of this.
She landed it exactly where she needed to.
Wow.
What a feat. I mean, that is just... It will take it to the left. This is quite a high shot. Trying to hold it against that wind.
And find the green.
It was, see if she can take advantage of having a gap wedge in her hand. 118 yards to the hole. Wind blowing left to right.
Stay there. There's a little ridge. Okay. Hit it in the bunker at 17. Out to here. This is her third.
Yeah, that's from 50 yards.
And that one to settle down. So she's going to have a par putt to stay at 9 under. Needs to make that.
Wedge, laid up with the wedge, hit a wedge into the green to win instead of playing aggressively and going for the green.
Second at 17 for Hate on You. She's a couple back. She needed that one to bounce up on the green, but
I kind of feel like you can't roll the dice too much. Oh, there you go.
Looks like a good decision now, doesn't it? The third for Eun-Hee.
35-yard pitch shot from the rough. Decent lie. A lot of green to work with.
Might have to make it.
I think she went for it.
17.
just a moment to go. Second shot for Aditi Ashok. Got to be looking at birdie. And that sets up a putt to get to 8 under par.
To post 9 under. This is her third.
Low percentage chance of making this. Has to deal with a little mound.
Really well judged for pace.
Yeah, that was really well done. Very hard to make from there. Trying to draw, it's got to fight that wind.
Oh, it's tough down there. That's not an easy putt coming back up the slope.
That close. And so the most recent Augusta National Women's Amateur Champ and the first winner of that event will play off. They'll go back to the 18th.
She's going to have almost the exact same putt that she had about 20 minutes ago. Comes up just.
A little bit closer. By no means a gimme. Wow. Unflappable. And the pressure is on Jennifer Kupcho. Let's keep playing. This is too good.
All kinds of trouble down the right side here.
Incredible. Another brilliant shot from Rose. She'll have that for birdie.
Get in there tight as well.
Good looking swing, trying to fade it a little, and it's not. Oh, and it slaps down. That is at the front of the green. That wind just caught it.
Touch thin, a groove low. It sounded. That's the risk you run, Kay.
Yep. You could almost write that scenario. You're just trying so hard to make sure you get it there that you way overdo it and off the back of the green.
Tough with an 8-iron.
Rose Zhang is here, and she is here to stay. In her first start as a professional, she wins the Mizuho America's Open. Stanford teammate Megagane